très sympa et on avait la mer juste en face. Bleu turquoise, petite piscine, bar, donc très agréable.
Fort Frederick was built in the 1700s by the French. It was built by the French but designed by the British, right? Fort Frederick is 730 feet high above sea level, right? The reason being for them building that fort so high, if they were to have anything like disaster on the lower level, they will come up at this fort and it could have held up to 1,000 men, right?
Okay.
Fort Frederick was used as a lookout because you know before they had the war here, right? So Fort Frederick was the place where they would reach out to persons and assign that there is an attack. So it was used as a lookout, right? It has 4 floors. We have the first floor, which was used for the lookout. There is a second floor, which was used as a water cistern, right? And the cistern could afford up to 38,000 tons of water, right? Yes. The third layer was used as a communication center. And the 4th floor is this with tunnels, and that area used to be used as a storage area, right? The fort was named after King George III. His second son name was Frederick, so they named the fort after him, right? Yes. The inner layer of the fort was built in 1787 and the outer layer was built in 1791, right? So that's about it for Fort Frederick.
Girl, if you're ready, drop it down for me. So if you're ready, let me know. No set alarm talking where you phone. Wind to the ground, y'all drop to the floor. Oh yo. I have a big, 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 big dirty plan for you. So you better don't run, don't run, don't run. Come on, fun, I said don't run, don't run, don't run. Good morning, Bacchanal. How do you do? It's very critical. Talk to you, but it's a long, 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 long road. I'm going to go. Do the road. Are you ready? We can't wait for carnival. Drinking rum and getting on. Roaming all over the tongue. That is how we are with fun. Whoa. Ooh yeah. Whoa. Ooh yeah. Well, foreigners from all over. Coming down to Grenada. Yes, they like in the job. Yes, they like in Spice Mass. Whoa.
And I get up this morning with that kind of feeling.
Whoa, yo, yo, can you hear the call? I heard a call. Can you hear the call? I heard a call. 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 If you're by the fence, break it. By the bar, brace it. Hold a gal, brace it. Right now we misbehaving. If you're by the fence, break it. By the bar, brace it. Hold a gal, brace it. Right now we misbehaving. From the time we reach, we cleaning up in there. You better beware.
Give me a little something. I want you give me a little something. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Real girl whining, real woman. Real girl whining, real woman. Real girl whining, real woman. Real girl whining. It's a snack. It's a something fun. Strictly facts. From front or the back. One big girl's team is a snack pack.
This one for all. Me sexy girl.
Vas-y.
From you know you talking bad girl. I'm back, push back, I go choke that. Give me that, I go take that. I won't parry, I don't fake that. I'm back, push back, I go choke that. Give me that, I go take that. I won't parry, I don't fake that. Can't tell fit the job, girl, me try to get up in a bingo. Left, right, up, down. You see that bumper start flingo. She remind me of a western movie with
Sugarcane, of course, is the main and only ingredient for rum. And that sugarcane, based on the nature of weather condition, it could be extremely sweet, sometimes not very sweet. But what we're going to do, we're going to operate anyway, because this is an all year round operation.
Yes.
We crush the sugarcane, we measure the sweetness, we heat it up for a little bit, which increases the concentration.
Yeah.
Ferment it, which ferments naturally, meaning
No
absolutely nothing. It stays in, you monitor the activeness of it, stops, that then moves from the fermentation to the distillation. So in a couple of hours, you put it into the big pot, it heats up with wood, it boils, and apart from what you've seen earlier, it is just about 10% that becomes useful.
Wow.
That evaporates, condenses, and there we go. We test it. No one gets the opportunity to do any sampling though. We use the hydrometer, we measure for, we're looking forward to 75% alcohol. It could be a little bit stronger, but if it's less, we'll have to distill it some more. And after which we put it into the bottles. It's all hand done, packaged, and ready to go. In 2 weeks, you have a product. Rivers.
La distillerie, c'était vraiment une bonne surprise puisqu'ils ont tout maintenu comme avant. Donc tout est fait à la main humaine et tous les process datent d'il y a plusieurs siècles, donc sont restés tels quels. Et ça fait un très bon rhum.
Alors la distillerie, c'était super parce que c'était la première fois que je voyais quelque chose où il y avait 100% de la main d'œuvre, où c'était des messieurs qui étaient là, qui suaient, qui travaillaient dur. Et c'était intéressant de voir comment ça pouvait fonctionner à l'époque. Et je trouve ça super qu'ils puissent justement garder cette authenticité. C'était vraiment une bonne expérience.
Time to pack my bags and leave. Finally I feel.
Hola, bonjour, hello. I am Chrislyn Lashington, also known as Missy Chrissy from Grenada. I am a licensed Zumba instructor.
Always be. Oh, I don't know where I am, but it feels like home. And I pull myself away when it don't feel like home. Well, now I love myself again, and it feels like home. Oh, I don't know where I am, but it feels like
Ne pratiquant pas ce sport, la Zumba, j'ai beaucoup apprécié le cours. C'était un cours qui était très chaleureux, j'ai beaucoup adhéré. J'ai bien aimé l'ambiance. Franchement, elle a mis le feu. On n'était pas très nombreux, mais s'il fallait refaire, je serais restée 2 heures supplémentaires.
Zumba is a very important activity. It's a great way to have fun because it really is dancing. And why it's so important in Grenada is because it really captures elements of culture like soca, calypso, dancehall, which are really ingrained in our culture and packaged into a fun way of keeping fit, staying healthy, and that's why I actually do weekly classes in Grenada every single week. I'm dancing and there's loads of people coming to my class.
Le cours de Zumba, c'était super dynamique, c'était chouette. Bon, après, c'est vrai que c'est pas mon truc, mais c'était intéressant. Elle avait la pêche et ça donnait envie au final de bouger dans la bonne humeur, avec le rythme, sur la soca. C'est une bonne expérience.
Keep the hips going again! I want you to sing it, right? Sing. Ale, 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 ale. Again. Ale, 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 ale. Aha. Step forward. Keep going. I want everyone to go. Ale, 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 ale. Aha. Ale, 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 ale. Come on. Ale, 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 ale. Ale, 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 ale. Hey, how you doing? Yes, so what we do, we organize Zumba classes every week, but sometimes we do special activities on the beach, at the gym, and sometimes even a Zumba cruise where you're dancing on the boat, and that is something that's really exciting. Something new that's coming as well is activities for not just adults, but also little children from 0 to 4 years old. So that's a fun activity which is actually called Zumbini, and I'm excited to be offering those classes in Grenada as well.